Today we are going to continue our unit on inequality by looking at a specific historical protest for equality that took place in Montgomery, Alabama in 1955. As sophomores in high school, you all have previous knowledge about Rosa Parks' bus protests. However, what you may not know is how it sparked many equality protests that occurred afterwards. One of the most influential protests that occurred was the Montgomery Bus Boycott. Let's refresh your memory first. Who was Rosa Parks? Rosa Parks was a black woman who refused to give up her seat on the bus to a white man. Why was this such a big deal? Because at the time, it was the law that if the bus was full, people of color were required to give up their seats. Rosa was arrested and then jailed, all because she refused to give away her seat. Something a little less known about Rosa is that she was an active member of the NAACP, or the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. After her arrest, the other members of the NAACP decided that they needed to take action. They organized a protest that became known as the Montgomery Bus Boycott. They got black political and religious leaders to propose a single-day boycott of the bus system. Because more than 75% of Montgomery's African American population used the bus systems, boycotting them would make a significant difference. For transportation, the African Americans either carpooled or walked to where they needed to go. Such determination led to black leaders, such as Martin Luther King Jr., to propose a long-term boycott. They demanded that the segregation bus laws be lifted, or else they would not continue to ride the bus. The boycott lasted for over a year. Many consequences came from the boycott. African Americans were arrested just for walking on the sidewalk. Churches were bombed. However, the Montgomery Bus Boycott ended up leading to the removal of the segregation bus laws. All of this started because one woman decided to stand up for herself, or more accurately, sit down.